Good morning, fourth grade online learners. Welcome to Tax Day, April 15th. Make sure your taxes are done. I think they postponed that due to COVID. Everything's because of COVID. Anyway, April 15th, fourth grade, 2021. With me, Mr. Monzo. 3 journal entries due this week and a quiz tomorrow on the outer planets, the gas giants. Okay, there's 5 outer planets. Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars are the inner planets, and they are all solid rock. Uh, when you mostly anyway, there's water on Earth. At least we know that. Possibly Mars. But anyway, the outer planets may be a little bit rocky, but mostly they are full of gas, and that's what gives them their size. They are huge planets, but they are gas. So if you're going to land on them, you have to get through all the gas and then find somewhere to land. And there might not be much surface there because they are mostly gas, except for Pluto, who some people think is not a planet anymore because it does not act like a planet. But they took Pluto off the list for a while, then they put it back on. So officially, as of 2021, Pluto is still a planet, at least in our books. When you get to other science books, they may disagree. So we have 3 people that want to read. Emma Ginsberg wants to read the study guide, which can be found on Google Classroom. And then we had 2 other volunteers, Ava and who else?
Tamale.
And Tamale. All right, so come on up, Emma Ginsberg, to read our study guide from Google Classroom about the gas giants.
Important vocabulary. Inner planets. The 4 planets closest to the sun. Outer planets. The 5 planets farthest from the sun. Great red spot. A huge storm in Jupiter's atmosphere. Gas giants. The largest planets in our solar system made mostly of gas. Main ideas. Pluto has the smallest mass. Jupiter has the largest mass. Pluto only has 1 moon. Uranus and Neptune are nearly the same size. The smallest planet is Pluto.
Okay, very good job, Emma Ginsberg. And again, that study guide can be found on Google Classroom, and you can look it over before you take your quiz. Let's have Tamale next, and then Ava. These are going to be journal entries. So come on up, Tamale. She wants to read 2 journal entries. Yes, of course you can, Tamale. So Tamale first, and then Ava, the squirrel girl. Sure, they both want to read 2 journal entries. This is fantastic journal entry day.
Wednesday. All the planets orbit around the sun. Earth is the only planet with life. Mercury is the smallest of the outer planets. Saturn is mostly made of helium and hydrogen. This is what I learned about the outer and inner planets. Thursday. The inner planets are Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. The star and the planets that orbit it make up the solar system. The outer planets also have a ring system. Scientists have identified 8 planets already.
Okay, very good. 2 journal entries from our friend Tamale, and now 2 from our friend Ava Van Dyke. She will be here in uno momento.
So I'm going to read my first journal entry. Pluto is a planet. I am the outer planet Jupiter. There's a big distance from the inner and outer planets. The 4 inner planets have slower orbits, slower spin, no rings, and they are made of rock and metal. The 4 outer planets have faster orbits and spins and a composition of gases and liquids, numerous moons and rings. The outer planets are made mostly of hydrogen and helium. I love astrology and space. And then my second one is I have a picture. So there's a picture of our solar system. Here's some facts about the solar system that I already know. In space, there's a Milky Way, and the Milky Way, there's a sun in the southwest area. If you look at the sun, there are even more planets now. Back to the website. Planets are big balls of gas or rock that orbit around the big sun. Space astrology goes way back, like in ancient Greek years.
Okay, very good job by Ava Van Dyke, and lots of interesting things about the solar system. I used to wonder, why do we care so much about going to outer space? But because we did that and we did experiments, we've had many different discoveries. And one of the things is satellites now orbit the Earth much like the planets do. And those satellites provide us great things like helping us tell the weather, helping us find global positioning, Google Earth, all kind of different things that we can do now that, you know, you want to go somewhere, you put it into your GPS and it tells you how far away, what time you're going to get